Welcome to the More to the Story podcast. I'm so glad you have come along. Look, today is just a short update on a few things happening from More to the Story Ministries and the More to the Story podcast. Some of you will know if you're on my email list. And if you're not on my email list, I want to make sure you go to it at andymiller3rd.com, where if you sign up for my email list, I'll send you a free resource called 5 Steps to Deeper Teaching and Preaching. So if you're on my email list, you probably have already seen this week I've sent out some emails about this new study that's available for people, for groups. Really, I have groups in mind, small groups, Sunday school classes. It's called Heaven and Other Destinations, a biblical journey beyond this world. I think too often in the life of the church and in the basic kind of generic Christian life, we have an inadequate, boring view of heaven. And I have certainly been in person. I say this because that's what I had. I had a lot of questions about heaven, even through seminary. And I felt like I needed something deeper. And it took me a while to get there. And it was through this study where I feel like I was able to develop a biblical theology of heaven that was so much richer than what I had probably just received from my topical level. Like, and I don't blame anybody for that. So I'm excited to take people on this biblical journey beyond this world. And it's 5 sessions. So it would be a great thing that you could use for the beginning of your kind of fall season of Sunday school classes or small group curriculum, where there's about a half an hour video for each session. And then bonus content, I have discussed. So if you're the Sunday for you to be able to use, you take it, watch that video. I gave you 5 or 6 questions that will probably take about an hour worth of time, maybe 45 minutes. But anyways, it's just something I wanted to make available. And here's why I did it. I've taught this now at least 3 times, and I've taught it in classes too. But I had 4 different groups after I've taught this once in Madison, Mississippi. 4 different groups have asked me to teach it at the exact same time. So I can't do that all at once. And so I put it on video, and I then put it on a similar format at my Contender course. And I'm just excited to get it out this week. So this week, there are special deals. You can save on that video study if you get it before Friday at 5 o'clock. There's a small group option so that if you get 5 usernames so that people can interact with me, there's an interactive discussion board as well. And then if you buy it for your church, it's a little bit more expensive, but then there's a bigger discount on that. And then also for a region, people can access it that way. People are using it. Interestingly, I just heard from Major Paul McFarland, who's a Salvation Army officer who leads the Salvation Army with his wife in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I think they'll use it for all of their Salvation Army. All the pastors will come together, maybe even some staff. So it can be used in a lot of different areas. And I just want to encourage people to have something. I think people are interested in this, even if they're not Christians. They probably don't know what Christians believe about the afterlife. And if this really is real, if we really believe that there is such a thing as the afterlife, if we believe there is a new heavens and a new earth, and that we will have resurrected bodies, if that's true, I think people want to know about it. I mean, this is I think one of the most important doctrines, the afterlife in general, to the person I study the most, which is William Booth. And many people in the Christian tradition have thought this is so important. So I just want to encourage people to check this out. Contender. I said the wrong class. Heaven and Other Destinations. You'll have to see what I mean by that. A biblical journey beyond this world. And of course, I kind of tilted my hand. Contender, this book has come out. It's available. People are using this for Sunday school classes, small group discussion. There's 6 major chapters, another 5 bonus chapters as well for people to go a little bit deeper. Discussion guides there. Some people aren't interested in video study. I get that. Like, I know people use Right Now Media. Like, you can kind of get a little burnt out on that. So there's some people who've like aren't particularly interested in the things I'm doing with like with the video courses, but the Contender book they're interested in. So I try to get these things out as best I can. I'm so thankful for Francis Asbury Press and Teleos Press for publishing Contender. So that's available too. It's $13 on Amazon. If some of you like follow the stuff I do, I could really use somebody to some more people on Amazon to offer reviews, preferably 5-star reviews. Thanks for following and subscribing here on YouTube. I don't push that too much, but it means a lot to me when people are able to make comments and reviews on Apple iTunes and that kind of thing. The podcast, just in these last 4 months has grown exponentially. It's really been a blessing to see that, and also just to hear from people around. I will be this Sunday in Columbus, Mississippi at the Columbus Methodist Church, who they disaffiliated from the United Methodist Church, and their pastor stayed in the United Methodist Church. So they're without a pastor until the middle of October. So I'll be in Columbus, Mississippi these next few weeks. Couple other places this fall. I'm so thankful to people who follow the podcast and are interested in what's going on from More to Story Ministries. So don't forget, this weekend, this week only, special deals on heaven and other destinations, a biblical journey beyond this world. And then also Contender is available. You want to get this, of course, people are starting their fall stuff. I want to make fall curriculum in their churches, small groups. Is hopefully could be a helpful resource for you. God bless you. Thank you all for checking this stuff out.